How's it going, everybody? It's Stock Picks by Tim. I wanted to give you guys another upload today and specifically go into Cleanspark here. Now, I did put out a previous video earlier today showcasing Volta, Palantir, and Senseonics. But if you haven't seen that one, I'll leave a link at the end screen. We're going to get into Cleanspark. We're also going to touch on Bitcoin because it is working its way back to those all-time highs again. And you're going to want to watch for Bitcoin. And we're also going to look at the chart for Cleanspark. Now, I wanted to show anyone here that's new, I've shown this before, but I wanted to bring up that we do have a $50 price target from a 5-star analyst. And looking at the analyst, he's actually ranked 45 out of 7,701. You know, one of the top analysts, and that's one thing that is a positive for Cleanspark. And touching on the charts here, I think it's been a little while since I've actually gotten to this one. We did break that trend line, so I guess the trend is no more, but we did try to bounce back in. And if you actually look at this, we did hit that 200-day and bounced back up. So that could be a potential entry. But for me, I'm looking at this as a buy. It pulled back enough from those highs, those recent highs. You know, keep in mind that this was around $40 not that long ago. But I like it where it's at. It is finding that support right around the $20. It bounced up, hit that 200-day, came back up, and now it's going to, I think, trade right around this $20, $22, $21 level. Now, that also does depend on what Bitcoin does, but I'm happy with this pullback because that gives room for that RSI. When we do get a nice run, I think we're going to run pretty good. I mean, in the long term, we're still not overbought. We were overbought, but now we're not. So I'm honestly happy with this little pullback because it resets the RSI and it gives us more room to run, especially if Bitcoin starts running this week. By pretty much all metrics, we are just in the, not oversold, not overbought. So that's good to see. I like that. Another reason I'm more than happy to buy Cleanspark where it's at, you'll see that we're bull flagging here. That's when you have a nice spike, and then here's the flag. Now you see that this bull flag is pretty true to form. So I definitely could see Bitcoin breaking out of this and just starting to run. And, the speculation is that by end of November, it's going to be hitting around 100K. We'll see. I mean, we've only got a couple weeks left. Anything's possible. I kind of doubt that it's going to reach 100, but I could definitely see it reaching 70 by the end of the month. After our previous little run up here on the weekend that we had, it did kind of cool off because we became a little overbought and now we're consolidating. But one thing to take note of is we did have that sell off on Cleanspark on Friday. We had a nice little dip on Cleanspark. And when you look at it here, that's also correlated to Bitcoin dropping, which, it's no news to anybody here that it pretty much trades with Bitcoin, although there are discrepancies, earnings reports coming out, any kind of positive or negative news regarding the company specifically, but it does like to trade relatively with Bitcoin. I can definitely see Cleanspark rising here this week, especially keep an eye on Bitcoin, because if we come into the market and if we're continuing on this trend and going upwards, I definitely see Cleanspark going up. So just keep an eye on that, because we have run up considerably from where we were on Friday with Cleanspark. So we could come back to that range. So to me, it's no stretch of the imagination to see on Monday, Tuesday, if Bitcoin can hold where it's at or slowly rise towards that 70, that we can definitely see Cleanspark hit about 23, maybe even 24. But I don't doubt that we will see this previous short-term high and work our way to our all-time high, $42. So keep that in mind. We did break our channel though, so I guess we can remove this since these are no longer in effect in my opinion. But you will see that it is relatively respecting the trend line, although it did drop short term, bounced right back up. I mean, you're talking like a very short term. You're talking about a 2-hour dip under here and bounced right up. And keep in mind, we also did gap up. So I think it doesn't like trading under $21 anymore. That's just my speculation. I'm more than comfortable buying some more Cleanspark, but definitely bullish on Cleanspark on the long term. And, this could be the last time we're going to see it here in the low 20s before it just starts taking off and Bitcoin gets a nice year-end rally. That's my speculation, guys. Take it for what you will. But thanks again for watching, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.